Just hours ago, a federal court released a ruling on whether the Trump administration can continue deploying the National Guard in Southern California.
Yeah, but then the U.S. Court of Appeals said not so fast. Take a look.
On the seventh night of protest over immigration raids in L.A., the courts are now weighing in with back-to-back rulings. First, a federal judge in Northern California ruled President Trump overstepped his authority in federalizing National Guard troops and ordered their control be given back to the state of California. But the ruling was on hold until Friday afternoon to give time for a higher court to weigh in. And the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals did just that hours later, blocking the federal judge's order, allowing the Guard to remain in place until at least a court hearing next week.
The truth is, the president is looking for any pretense to place military forces on American streets to intimidate and quiet those who disagree with him. It's not just immoral, it's dangerous.
Attorney General Rob Bonta saying the state is prepared to continue arguing its case.
Trump's actions were illegal, trampled on our state sovereignty, escalated tension on the ground, and promoted rather than quelled unrest.
Governor Gavin Newsom filed a motion against the Trump administration for deploying 4,000 California National Guard troops to L.A. in response to demonstrations over immigration raids.
He must work under the constraints as a constitutional officer of the Constitution of the United States of America.
The president saying he had no choice but to bring in the Guard, saying he warned Governor Gavin Newsom to take action.
And I told him, I said, you have to get your in gear because you're going to have a problem there. And he would have. If we didn't bring the military in, he would have had, you would have right now something.
He is not a monarch, he is not a king, and he should stop acting like one.
The L.A. Police Department says they've made nearly 500 arrests of protesters since Saturday. An overnight curfew imposed earlier this week has lessened violence and looting. And Governor Gavin Newsom says a military presence is not needed, even as he speaks directly to the president.
Of a president that has pushed the boundaries, pushed the limit, but no longer can push this state around.
The appeals court has set that hearing for next Tuesday, June 17th. Stay with ABC 10 for updates.